Hey there, Kobernusz here from Kobernusz.com, and welcome to Talk Therapy, a tool that I use to think out loud, to get past that voice that always gets in the way, but it's not any more in the way anymore. It's not in the way anymore, because this is the tool. This is it. This is what I use. So here, this thought just came to mind right now. It's crazy what you can do when you set an intention, right, and pair it with an elevated emotion. These are words that I've learned to use and apply to my daily life. So I write in a journal every day. Anybody who knows me, I do that, and I love it. I wrote this morning, I intend to feel ready, and when I feel ready, it brings me joy. Right? I feel joy, an immense amount of joy, an infinite amount of joy. And one of my actions today was to do one thing different, right? And let's just put it this way. My subconscious took that and ran with it. Because just before I hit record, I was like, oh yeah, okay, I don't even know. Oh no, I have my stocking hat on and I forgot to grab a regular hat like my ball cap, like a baseball hat, right? And if anybody knows me, I wear a baseball hat every single day. I mean, I'm balding. I have, male pattern baldness or whatever. And that's just something that I've told myself, I suppose, over the years. But anyway, yeah. So the balding, and I wear a hat. So that brought on a flood of emotions. Real like, oh man, now I suppose I'll wear my stocking hat all day and whatever. And then it was like, no, what? There's my different. Like, thank you. Like, there's one thing different. Like, immediately, I built it into my day. I set the intention to feel ready, and then I added it, paired it with the elevated emotion with joy, and now it's like, hell yeah, okay, I'm gonna feel a crazy amount of joy all day because I don't even have a hat on. Like, it's already different. Already, like, built into the day right now. Thank you, subconscious. Thank you, deep down. Thank you, whatever, God, whatever you want to call it. Like, thank you. Like, that's such a big deal. You ask, you put it out there, and pair it, right? Pair it with an elevated emotion. Like, if you intend to feel whatever, happy, ready, fearless, right? Whatever it is, then pair it with an elevated emotion, because in an elevated emotion is not just happiness, because you can be unhappy. It's something that you don't, it basically is the opposite of something else without the opposite. You don't have unjoy, right? Like, you have joy. Unjoy is just not even a thing. So joy, right? That's my number one go-to. Joy. I mean, grace, right? Grace is another one. It's just such a crazy thing to think about. Like, it's cool. Like, it's never happened that fast. Like, it's happened before. We're like, yeah, cool. Okay, this is what I'm doing. This is what I want to feel. This is what I intend to feel. And this is the elevated emotion that I pair it with. And it usually takes, a little bit of the day or whatever it is to unfold. But it's never happened that fast. I write in the morning, and it, within 20 minutes, it's already wham, there it is. And now I get to be joyful for the rest of the day because I have no hat on, right? Like, that is the one thing different. I am ready to do one thing different. And it's cool because it's the whole day. Like now, it's all day. I mean, unless I go buy a baseball hat, and that's another thing different, right? Like, I suppose I could go buy a baseball cap, and then that's it. Like, that would work. And that's doing the thing different. Somebody could give me a baseball cap today, and that would work too. But I've left the house without a baseball hat. Like, I've left the house without a hat. That's a big deal. And the ego hit right away, like, oh no, you forgot a hat, way to go. And then it's like, oh yeah, I did. It will be okay. It's actually, yeah, like now I have an infinite amount of joy today because I have no hat on. Now, it sounds silly, but dare I say, give it a try, right? Give it a shot. Give it a shot to say, all right, I intend to feel whatever. Let's just say confident. And then you can say, when I feel confident, it brings me what? You can say happiness if you want. I don't think there's any wrong way to do it. The wrong way, I suppose, would be to not do it. When I feel confident, it brings me, right? Pair it with an elevated emotion. What's an elevated emotion? Something that really rocks your world. Something that is attainable within your mind, but also it's something that you intentionally acquire. Like, it just comes to you without even thinking, like, it is just that. It's elevated. It's something that comes from your deep down, from God, from source, from whatever you want to call it. It's because you're setting the intention. Now, if it happens, great. If it doesn't, that's okay. It's not an expectation. It's an intention, right? Big difference between expectation and intention. Huge difference. So, elevated emotions. I just love joy. Like, joy is my go-to. You could say free, right? Free is one. That's a really big one. I feel free. Feel. That would be an emotion. Yeah, see, like, I'm thinking this out. Like, right now, this is me helping me think this one out. I have on my wrist tattooed, I am free. So I'm going to go with elevated emotion. Sure. Yeah, that's exactly it. Yes, that just hit me hard. So you could say, I intend to feel confident today. And when I feel confident, it brings me freedom. You could say, I intend to feel incredible today. When I feel incredible, I am free. Yeah, how about that? That one just like, yeah. Yeah. See it? Do that. Try it. Just try it. One time. Write it down. Say it out loud. If you're in the bathroom, whatever. Like, just, if you're driving in your car, here I am, right? Driving. Like, do that. Like, just try it one time. You got this, man. Like, no joke. And I'm telling myself this. You got this. Like, you do. There's no other way. There's just, when you realize that there's one destiny already there. Like, you are capable of whatever you want to do. And then that becomes quite a bit overwhelming. And that's okay. And then on top of that, you realize there's only one way, because you've already eliminated all the other bullshit that's out there. So there it is. Thanks for listening. I love it. As always, if you're willing to change from the neck up, you will change from the neck down. I believe in you. Now it's your turn to start believing in yourself. Stay safe out there. Be blessed. Bye for now.